Alright, so welcome everybody to what's going to be the finale of Blue Lion, and I know I say this all the time. However, basically there's not really much else I can do. I tried to path out the final day here at the monastery, which I really didn't even need to do. What I wanted to do was to maybe try to get Byleth to go up one more skill level and just anything. And unfortunately, I'm just maybe one or two usages shy of being able to get Brawling and Flying up. And that's just unfortunate, but at this point, there's not really anything else I can do about it. So, as much as it sucks, that's pretty much going to be how the game ends. From my understanding, if I go to here to my save menu, we are actually in the same month that Verdant Wind ends. So now, before, I was kind of thrown off because we had, what was it, those two missions before that weren't in Verdant Wind, the taking of Ferdiad and the defense of Deirdre. So we kind of made up for the fact that I guess there's two extra missions in Verdant Wind. I'm not sure how they're going to explain that in the story, but really, since nothing I do really matters, I guess we could just kind of, well, like there's no reason to really do anything else because we're at the end. So I guess the only thing to do would either be like to eat, maybe, because nothing I level up is going to be able to push to the next bracket. So I don't know. I don't think I'll be able to get Manuela Hanneman's support either. So that's unfortunate, but that's just life sometimes. You don't always get what you want. I think I already ate with them, right? Yeah, I did. So unfortunately, I would have needed to maybe skip another day or two, and I just didn't. Other than that, I think I have max rank with pretty much everyone, except maybe Flame. So that's just an unfortunate tragedy, and unfortunately, we just won't see that at all. If this doesn't unlock A rank for Flame, it just won't happen. So.
Meals always taste best when it is a company of 3 or more at the table.
Do you not enjoy eating when it's just the two of us? You wound me, Flame.
Looks like a heart on his plate. That's really interesting. Well, that's it. I'm assuming that this is the two-parter mission, and I guess it concludes with the two-parter. Let's see. Support. And no. So I can't progress Flame. So we won't get to see anything to do with Flame today. Well, actually we could. Where is she? Hang on. And yeah, this is the first, I just started up for the day. And ideally we'll be done in like an hour or two, maybe. Depends how ridiculous the end of the game is by comparison. Truly regrettable.
I was born in Enbar.
Yeah, she says this also in
My mother and father
Golden
met
Deer.
in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how...
Okay. We could try to pour gifts on her. Maybe that'll raise her level.
I shall...
Because there is no progress you have to make after getting A rank with someone to be able to S rank them. It just automatically unlocks S rank from what I've seen. Because I got it with Dorothea, and just immediately I was already at level 2. Or I'm sorry, not level 2. That I'm having a legit brain fart. And if you hear any weird vibrations, that's them drilling. It's unfortunate. Today is actually the day I kind of feel motivated to do stuff, and they are drilling. Thankfully, it's not directly above me, or I guess directly to the side of me. They're kind of down the building, so I guess I consider that to be acceptable, given that this won't be a very long session. And I do want to finish this so I can move on to other stuff. Alright, this should be more than enough. Oh no! That's right! Never mind, I won't be able to get her any higher because she has to come speak to me when she's ready. Well, that's a lack of forward planning. Now I completely forgot that Byleth can't just talk with people whenever he wants, which is a little annoying. So that's it. I'm not going to save over this file. I did, didn't I? Never mind, I guess I will save over it. Doesn't matter. So, unfortunately, that's that, unless she pops up. Yep. Okay, perfect. Never mind. We have seen this. So we skip out. This story.
Professor, do you think Edelgard will show up?
I doubt it. I'm gonna be honest. She
Sorry
will,
to
but
disappoint you, Professor.
yeah, she has no reason to.
I did not think you would actually accept my request.
Call it a win. Well then, what did you want to talk about?
I will get straight to the point. Why did you start this war? There had to be a way to change things in your territory without the need for so many.
Yeah, it wasn't
senseless
about her
casualties.
territory.
It may be hard to believe, but this is the way that leads to the fewest casualties in the end. Don't you see?
How could I? Countless people have
Yeah, but
already
what
lost
is
their
the
lives in
goal,
this conflict.
woman?
The longer we took to revolt, the more victims this crooked world would have claimed. I weighed the victims of war against the victims of the world as it is now, and I chose the former. I believe that I have chosen the best path, the only
Yeah, so
path.
she's not gonna give up.
Even after seeing the faces of those who have suffered the ravages of war, you would still force them to throw their lives away for the future? You are obsessively devoted to this war and deaf to the screams of its victims. You cannot change the cycle of the strong dominating the weak with a method like that.
You're wrong. That very cycle is exactly what I have devoted my life and my power to destroy.
Why would
If
she
after
want
all
to
of
destroy the
this, you
church,
believe
though?
The weak will still be weak. That is only because they are too used to relying on others instead of on themselves.
Yes, perhaps someone as
She's
strong as you
kind
are
of like
can claim
half
something like
anarchist,
that.
maybe.
But you cannot force that belief onto others. People aren't as strong as you think they are. There are those who cannot live without their faith, and those who cannot go on once they have lost their reason for living. Your path will not be able to save them. It is the path of the strong, and so it could only benefit the strong.
So you consider me strong? do
She's
you?
flattered.
Even if one clings to their faith, the goddess will
Weird
never
flirtation.
end them. Countless souls will be lost that way, living without purpose. And I can be counted among those who have died that way as well. But that's why I must change this world, on behalf of the silent and weak.
And do you intend to become a goddess yourself? Will you steal the power to take action from the broken-hearted masses you claim to defend? The ones who can truly change the way of the world are not the rulers, but the people. Pushing your own sense of justice and your own ideals onto even one other person is nothing more than self-righteousness.
Maybe it is self-righteousness, but it doesn't matter. Someone has to
And now,
take
of course,
action
they
and put a
up the
stop
ante.
to this world's endless, blood-stained history.
Do you not believe in the power of the people to join together and rise up? Humans are weak creatures. But they are also creatures who help each other, support each other, and together find the right path. I have learned that humans are capable of all that from the professor and from everyone in my life.
I doubt a high-born person like yourself could know how the poor feel or what motivates
But
them.
what?
This is nonsense. Though I'm finally starting to understand how
But
you
you're
feel.
highboard too.
That makes it even clearer to me that we can never fully understand each other.
I feel
All
the
right,
same.
let's just get to
I
war.
finally understand. What you believe is right.
It's time to thought
Goodbye,
patrol.
Dimitri.
Wait, Edelgard. There is something I must give you.
The dagger.
This is for you. Use it to cut a path to the future you wish for. And I will rise up to meet you there. Nell.
Hubert is beyond pissed.
Elle! So it's true. You're really going away? Going back home?
There's nothing I can do about it. It's all happening so fast. I'm as surprised as you are.
Elle,
Yeah, when did her hair become white?
here. I want you to have this. Elle, listen to me. No matter how hard things get, you can't give in, okay? You've got to cut a path to the future you wish for, no matter what.
It's a dagger? Why would you give me something like this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't think of anything better to give you.
It's really cool they have young models.
What are you doing? It's time to go. Hurry and get in the carriage.
Oh, sorry, Uncle. I have to go now.
I remember now. You gave me a dagger all those years ago.
I'm still sorry about that. I should have given you something that would have made you happier.
Perhaps. At the time, I was quite flustered by such a dangerous gift. I left without giving you a proper response. And that was the last time we saw each other.
True. It is a sweet memory, with a bitter ending.
I'm afraid it will do no good to reminisce, Dimitri. That girl you knew back then is gone. As good as dead. But I'll tell you now what I wasn't able to tell you back then. Thank you, my dear forgotten friend. Because of you, I never lost my mind. As for the future, that will be decided in battle. King of Fargus, as the Emperor, I shall await your arrival in Inbar.
It's really kind of stupid, but whatever. Oh, her path must be excellent. It must be just straight hilarity. Yeah, we have to force everyone to be rid of the church. It's actually the fuck the church route. I always talk about that in different games. Oh yeah, the church is always evil. Oh, here we go. Shit, this is actually it. Okay, this is the big decision, so I guess I should probably save after this.
Sorry. It looks like I'm going to have to leave you now. One day, I hope you'll give this ring to someone you love as well as I love her.
Very touching. Someone I love. So as you see, I basically got everyone. Flame literally sliding in at the last second. Manuela too. You could choose no one. But as I already kind of planned out, and as everyone knows, this is pretty much the full roster of women minus Edelgard. Because apparently you can't get certain women in her route, so... Obviously, I picked Leone ages ago. Again, not that it really matters. The war has to end. Yeah, so this is the final mission, then, if you're picking your fucking waifu. This has to be the final mission. There can't be anything after it, which means poor Dedu never gets his birthday. His birthday would be the most legendary birthday ever, but the game won't cover it, because his birthday is literally the day after. So this is the final mission, and this mission is a two-parter. So what I'm going to do... I think a lot of Fire Emblem missions at the end of the game are two-parters. I'm trying to think. We need him to have some healing, just in case. I don't know if we should use the shield. I'm going to swap this out for a read bar. I think there might be a part 2 where you could re-equip people, though, so maybe I'll swap it out then. And other than that, I mean, what do we do for him? We have a lot of characters who have a lot of different, like... They have a lot of good stuff. I'll give him the Horse Slayer, just in case there's any mounted units. Other than that, I think everyone is pretty much set. Like, I gave him the gauntlets, and he's actually really good with the gauntlets. And I didn't even reforge them, I didn't do anything. So giving gauntlets to Felix could be like an easy way to like get a ton of free hits in, basically. So yeah, I'll just give him some gauntlets. I mean, I barely use any. This is literally the only piece of equipment she will ever need. Technically, I could have given her the Levin sword, but I didn't even bother training her this time. Because honestly, I stopped leveling people up ages ago. The lamppost shield would be good to give to a mounted unit. What's to do wearing? The march ring? I actually kind of like having the march ring on. So I could give it to Ferdinand, or Sylvain. Yeah, because I like having him wear the prayer ring. Which I think has been healing him instead of the spear, so my bad for that. I called out the spear, I think, earlier incorrectly as healing him. But yeah, pretty much you already know what my in-game party is. It's more or less who I consider to be the best units in the game. I didn't save over this, did I? I don't think so. Perfect. Because if I save over that, I won't be able to go back and see other marriage options. So really, there's not anything to do. I know I'm stalling a little bit here, but I have tons of money, more money than I could ever really use, so the only thing that I could actually do is like fully upgrade all my shit. Which I guess I should do for people who actually matter, right? Gets less usages. Yeah, whatever. Armor Slayer Plus. Trying to look through everything. I didn't really upgrade as much stuff to plus rank this time around. Mostly because I have a variety of units and I don't really need to. We could do maybe steel bolt axe. It's a magical axe that has a range of 2, but it's hit. It doesn't really lose much hit. I've actually never seen that before. That's pretty cool. Won't be doing that. Probably to give axe units some range. I'm not using Caspar, and this is basically the people I probably won't use. The only thing I could say is maybe the Wodao. Yeah, for her that'll be good. I will likely end up using her in the final mission. Ignatz is good to go. Lysithea, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's not really anything else to upgrade or repair. Brave Axe. Yeah, might as well. Any brave items, just fix it up. I think Leonie has a brave item. I gave her the rapier. It was on, what's it called? It was on Ingrid. I just took it back because there's no reason for Ingrid to hold it. She doesn't gain anything really from it. And that's pretty much it. Like, everyone else isn't terrible. It's just Catherine is arguably a very good unit. The only thing is that this is the one path where you don't need any mounted units and you don't need a sword unit. She would be a great replacement for not having Felix, or just a great paladin in general, and there's no reason for me to really ever, you know, use her for anything. Alright, let me save. Alright, Chapter 21, Our Chosen Paths. Fort Mercy is conquered. It's time to approach Enbar, the Imperial City. Imperial forces stand ready in the city streets, intending to resist to the bitter end. I know I don't know why I do that out of... It's reflex is what it really is.
The Kingdom Army, having gathered new troops and significant strength, commences its march towards the Imperial...
Oh yeah, the Kingdom Army is stacked in this one.
In response to their movements, Emperor Edelgard orders her trusted retainer, Hubert, to the front lines to meet the Kingdom Army head-on. The two forces clash in the city streets.
Alright. And just to think, even after I beat this, I'll only be 50% done with just the base game alone. Like, this amount of work is ridiculous. Like, yeah, there's some shared missions, but there's also a lot of unique stuff, a lot of unique story, cutscenes that don't happen, CG inserts, which is all completely missing from Golden Deer, and that's part of the reason why I'm like, eh. I like Golden Deer, but I feel like they missed, like, it feels like an afterthought by comparison to Blue Lion, which is tragic, because I actually like it more. Where are my other units? And don't some start down here? Oh, no, not in this one. Yeah, this mission is, these missions are way more straightforward. Alright, who are we deploying? There's 2 chests. I really don't care. Alright, we're deploying 12. The only person really to deploy would either be Ignatz or Petra. Everyone else is like a time-proven unit. So it really comes down to, what do you want? Do you want another flyer with high crit? Or do you want another bow user with also high crit and high accuracy? That's really the question here, because we have too many tanks. We have just way too many, but that's all we'll really need. I don't know. I like Ignatz as a character, but I mean, we never really got to use Petra that much. I mean, the sad thing is that it's unfortunately got to be one or the other. We'll staple flame to him. She's a Gremory? I didn't even notice. It really sucks. And I know like deploying 12 is already over the normal limit, but it's hard when you have so many good units and you can't use any of them at all. Okay. I'm just gonna say let's try something new. Let's take Petra. The only thing that, well, yeah, let's try Petra. Let's not put both on the same side. Maybe put a, I don't know. Let's put Lysithea over there. Yeah, because they got flyers of their own. Where I need a tank over here. Yeah, because they got a bow user. Yeah, that's the one thing, is I didn't get a second bow, anti-bow shield. That's the only thing that would make this kind of annoying. Alright, I think everyone's good. They either have mastered the classes I've given them, or something. Alright.
Gates to the Imperial capital have been broken. All troops, storm in! The Emperor is within reach!
Imperial troops are dug in across the city.
Oh, I didn't give them keys. Whatever.
The Savior King arrives, hands red with blood.
Shut up, Sem.
Let's give him a royal welcome. Artillery! Once the enemy is in range, fire at will. Reinforcements will fly in shortly. Keep your focus and hold steady until they arrive.
Okay. Thankfully, that won't affect Leone. Maybe Ignatz would have been the safer... I mean, obviously Ignatz would have been the safer choice. I think that goes without saying.
Shall we?
Ready for anything.
Okay, we'll bait him out.
I'll cut through.
I'll do my best.
Attack. Oh, yeah. It always really confuses me for a minute when it's like attack and no one's near her. It's because silencing is
What's my
an
strategy?
attack. I mean, it does make sense why it counts as an attack.
I will prevail.
Actually... just equip it and just have her wait. Well, it's a 47% chance on a double hit. Let's play a little real fast and loose with it. Crit, 6%.
You're relentless.
You know what? And it makes perfect sense to position him like this. Because now we can move him in.
It is done.
This thing is ridiculous.
What's the plan?
Now we can move him in. And now what are they gonna do? Literally nothing.
I was just strong.
Okay, they're gonna kinda hit him. See, he's way better than Raphael.
My orders?
Like, there's a real reason I did not even bother using Raphael this time, because anything that Raphael could do, the dude does better. And that's just the ultimate tragedy, is that everything that Raphael does, he does better. Okay.
At your service.
I hate twisting the camera all over the fucking place like this. Because I'm used to Fire Emblem games just being top down. But it's a good thing that they have it, because like obviously having 3D environments means you could have stuff be obstructed, so it's not an awful thing at all. Who's gonna hit her? The fuck? Who is this guy? Oh, does he have like an axe or something? Wait, I'm really confused. How is he going to hit her? Am I seeing the right dude? How is he going to hit her? Oh, maybe he... I don't know, whatever. You know what? I don't know what he's supposed to be able to do to her. I don't even need to move Lysithea. Forget it. Not even gonna stress it.
Time to end this.
And you see, this is why we don't do this type of shit ever in a Fire Emblem game. Might as well skip the fucking turn. And that is precisely why I do not do that ever. Amazing. That was legitimately like something that would have happened in like 2002. I'm not even kidding you. 47% chance to hit. They really do kind of need to show you the chance to crit though. I think they do need to do that, because that would have influenced my decision heavily. I didn't even care what this percentage was. I'm not doing it again because I knew it was a stupid move.
What's the plan?
So on one level, I am glad that this game does not really punish you that much by letting you rewind. I could see how someone would argue that that kind of takes away a lot of the challenge, but it also takes away a lot of the fucking bullshit like that. And you could maybe say that the bullshit is endemic to Fire. Endemic is just a natural part. Okay, S+ is max too, so that's done. Oh, he has Nullify Cavalry effect. That's the S+ for anything. So he doesn't even need the shield. So I don't think I gave it to him. I don't even think I moved the shield. I forget though. But yeah, that was like, if this was 2002, that would just be like par for the course. It would be what all the kids joke about. Oh, did you play the game? The boss randomly decided to critical hit and kill my units.
Let's make this quick.
So now I don't do the obviously stupid thing. Oh, Ferdinand, are you fucking serious, my dude? Like, I hate yelling at the AI, like dodge, right? But fucking dodge, dude. Oh, he has this thing, that's why. I was like, what is he on? I didn't check what he was standing on. Alright, he fully healed, I think. Yeah.
Ready for anything.
Shall we?
Alright, we need to get rid of this magic user.
I'll do my best.
I have a weird turn here. Okay.
I'll cut through.
Probably should have used Thunder,
One to remember.
since it was a guaranteed kill anyway. Alright, let's beat up the nerd.
This is the cost of war.
Okay. Bow? Who cares? Actually, this works out perfectly. Who's targeting her? My primary complaint would be that at any given point, you need to see who's able to target who. It's kind of like Tactics Advance. At any point in your turn lets you look around the map for the most part. Yeah, just get rid of him.
Each battle a victory.
That would be legitimately like Petra's one weakness, is that she is a glass cannon. That is her only real downside, is that she basically does not survive anything. If they can hit. Yeah, it's not really worth it. He's already only going for Felix. He's gonna throw a tomahawk.
What's my strategy?
Let's just do this. Oh no, who is it? This asshole.
Your end has come. A tragic end.
If this guy won't die to the steel bow, I'm gonna use the brave bow. Can Lysithea run over? Oh, of course she can. She is legitimately the best unit in the game.
You lost that one.
And I also dumped pretty much all my upgrade items onto her. Yeah, he'd rather go for Dedue. Which makes perfect sense.
I won't stop here.
I forget if Fire Emblem games have a level cap. I think they do. Or they at least used to. Won't double up. Aw, shit. This is like the first time Sylvain is in anywhere near a slightly precarious situation. Okay. That should actually free up Marianne to do what she wants. Yeah. 51, no crit. We're fine. And she crits, so that actually is extra excellent. She does like an almost T-pose when she throws out her spells, which is pretty cool.
I feel a little stronger.
An encouraging display.
Yes. Yeah. I could use Thunder. Yeah, that works. Thunder's just a little bit stronger than Fire. 12% hit chance. Oh, I forgot Poison Strike is so good. I love it.
Can't afford to slack off. Yep, I'm stronger now.
Nice. We made a lot easier movement here just from doing that alone. I'm not sure how I want to use Leone yet. You have a magic user? Yes, you do. Jackass. Alright, so it's not safe to advance him at all.
Draw them toward the Opera House.
The Opera House, oh shit.
Here any moment.
Where's the Opera House, actually? That's pretty cool.
Too slow.
Heal?
Thanks.
Oh, bullshit. Damn. She can take no hits. Yeah, see, they're better fortified. This is actually pretty cool because we didn't attack them right away in the story this time. They're more fortified. We could just heal her. She doesn't need to use that.
Appreciate it.
So really the trouble now comes from the fact that we basically have to somehow get to those magic users. Because they're just going to be raining magic on us the whole time. Is this the Death Knight? Oh no, that's right, he's gone. Never mind, it's not the Death Knight. It's just another dude who is basically a Death Knight. Alright, now I wonder how much I can get away with Dimitri here.
All for our future.
What are they? 23, 0, 12, 0. Okay, he's fine. Barring crits, he should be fine. I took away his short axe, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me, because now I actually need his short axe and I don't have it. And there's no way for me to bait this guy, except to use Lysithea as bait, basically. I never did get Mercedes to... Oh, can't move him. I never did get her to Holy Knight. I never did make a Holy Knight this playthrough. There's a lot of people I could have, though. Alright, we're gonna bait them out of position using Dimitri.
Is that it?
Goodbye. Oh, no crit.
Burn until we meet again.
Not even below half. We're skipping this.
Face to haunt me.
Really, the only side I can do anything on is the right side. That's like the one side I actually have to... Oh, he can't move. Let's see. I think they're just trying to go for her just because. It's kind of bad.
How about a curtsy? I'll keep putting...
9 damage, 7 damage. Okay. What we need to do is we need to get rid of this guy. Even just an iron sword will kill him. Alright, cool.
That it?
Okay, they can't do anything. Really? Yeah, we're 1 square out of his range. And he will do 0. Haha! Assholes. Critical! 129. And then 22 collateral. I gave him that. It's actually beautiful, in all honesty. What is her movement, like 4? Okay, truth be told, I'm more worried about Leone dying. There you go.
You're a big help.
He's just in range. So yeah, my plan is pretty simple. I'm going around this big magic orb user. There's no point. Like, the only other way through is to kind of bully my way down here where there's a bunch of beasts and shit. It's not really worth it. Just take my time.
Obvious.
Yeah, once you remove their weakness, they basically become like slightly less effective tanks. Can I dismount? She might have more move. No, she has the same. It's gonna take them a turn to get through it anyway. Yeah, but Petra can actually die from this, the archer. So I think that's what I'll have Leone do, is I'll have her kill these guys and then move on and hit the other ones.
Pure grit! make a difference?
Okay. Yeah. I'm really glad that he's so good with just basic weapons. He's so fucking good, it's ridiculous.
That took too much effort.
Yeah, and then we have him kind of flank around, there's beasts down here. Fighting beasts in narrow areas is not going to be fun. Alright. We'll save warping. Warping will probably be good to get people into position in a minute. Yeah, I could maybe use Dimitri over here. See, now the danger's a little bit alleviated. Yeah, I think I could swap sides for him.
Nice try.
Hit of 0. I just noticed that. Less alert stance. It's a lot of magic users, that's the problem. I didn't really place people where they needed to be placed. Yeah, this is the only other person I can hit with. So, free kill. Yeah, we can at least get him in position. What is that, like a 10 square warp? It's a very meaty chunk of health.
Quite helpful.
Or a very meaty chunk of movement. Just to be able to position someone that well. Yeah. Oh, shit. Obviously, they can't do anything until these mages are gone.
On my arm!
207.
It wasn't in vain.
22, 17, 13. So even if they all hit, which, I mean, we did just see an example of that, wouldn't really do too much to him. In fact, I think one other character has silence, just like I think Dorothea also has warp. I think I remember her having that. Yeah, notice how none of this really helps you as much as it helps the AI. Yeah, whatever. If we could start pulling these out, that would actually be pretty helpful. That looks so weird, having him levitate above there. Goodbye.
I won't stop here.
I love that spin attack he does with it. Little somersault.
Pathetic. Ineffective.
It's just he cannot hit agile units at all.
Hate me if you must.
Yeah, it really just sucks. This entire portion of the map is magic users. Okay. I'm more worried about this dude, who I don't think I can reach. I just need him to hit once. Because I think then Sylvain can ride in and kill the other guy. Oh no, he can't. He doesn't have enough movement. Yeah, the only thing I can hit is that guy. I'm not worried about his big attack. I'm just more worried about Dudu getting hit by magic. Yeah, so on this turn, there's no way for me to do what I really want to. Shit. Could he melee him? No chance for crit. Okay, so what I have to do is I'm gonna go with my original plan. He just needs to connect once. Of course not.
Ineffective.
Does that count usages? I don't even know. I think probably the one failing is that I need to kind of warp my warper.
Thanks for that.
Because Lysithea, the only problem she has is movement, which isn't a grand problem when you consider how much she's capable of. 16, that's fine. Yeah, I didn't need this many knights. Because I'm not going to get a good flank on anything that really matters. Oh, he had to move. Okay. This is one of those. Just never gonna hit him no matter what I do.
It won't be in vain.
Alright, next turn, we'll be able to get rid of this person. Okay. Yeah, we're almost there. Hitting this fucker is gonna be like the highlight of my life, because I need to like legitimately murder him right now. And I can't, and that's kind of killing me a little bit. I mean, it really isn't. I'm gonna leave him alive. It's far from the worst thing that's happening right now. What I am concerned about is that I'm gonna move up Lysithea and she's gonna get brained by this fucking thing. Thankfully, these demonic beasts don't gain health the more you defeat their health bars. So we're a little lucky in that regard. he's dead. Crest activation.
No time to slow down.
Yeah, it's not. This is actually easier in my opinion, since there's no real pressure being applied. It's just slower because I need turns to have specific units do very specific things to progress. And because this one person exists, I'm unable to move like 2 of my units forward. Which isn't like exceptionally frustrating. It's just more annoying because it's like I have 2 good units and they can't do anything. Goodbye.
This battle is over. It is done.
I feel my strength building.
And goodbye.
I swear it wasn't in vain.
Yeah, if it's not a magic user, he basically doesn't die.
You're mine.
Oh shit! What the fuck? And that's... Yo, this became old Fire Emblem. I'm actually surprised he survived. Wow. Oh, hold on, my head's still spinning. Holy shit. I was like, I'm gonna have to unwind this fucker. Okay. Good fucking lord. By the way, goodbye.
It's done.
And honestly, I'm glad I gave him all the health upgrades and shit that I did. I gave him some resistance upgrades, not health upgrades, my bad.
Burn until we meet again.
Sword of Zoltan. It's just a really strong sword. Okay, anything else down here? Nope. Alright, we've cleared out this side of the map. So next turn we start fighting on the other part of it. Yeah, this is the only thing she can hit. Alright, meanwhile over here...
This could turn the tides.
So they've stopped our reinforcements. We'll need to thin their numbers as well, or else. If House Varley's troops arrive in time, we may be able to flank the kingdom's army.
Alright, I forget where they flanked from. Yeah, this is a magic thing, right? Yeah, only use my magic classes. Alright, one of them is gonna go for Byleth no matter what. Which is fine, because now we can finally bring them in. This is kind of reminiscent of the monastery fight, where you have to defend the monastery. Useful. And this is why I keep my tanks at full health as much as possible. Because that extra 1 to 2 bits of health could have saved someone. But yeah, this is kind of like the monastery fight where you kind of have to weave and dodge around your own defenses, which is weird. Oh, he's activated now. Oops. Yeah, 15. That's not bad. That would be like my... Oh, shit. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do this with him. But that would be like my one complaint, is I really do think that they should show you what the enemy crit chance is, just so you're aware. That would be like the one thing to improve in a sequel. There's a couple of things, but that would be definitely one of them. Because it's very important that you get all the numbers so you can make a completely informed decision. Now, would I have still tried to chance it? Absolutely. So it's not totally the game, but I would like to see that sometimes, because I always get paranoid. Oh, shit. Oh.
War is for the wealthy. We don't even have enough to eat. I'm sure the goddess won't punish us for a little bit of thievery here and there.
More reinforcements, eh? And this time it looks like a fair number.
Okay. So just go steal shit. I don't have any qualms with you stealing from Enbar. I don't always have to be a paragon of virtue. I'm not a softie. Alright, another free life bar. Actually, we have the perfect job for it to do. He could just stop this guy over here. Maybe. It seems like they're more interested in Sylvain for 0. Excellent. What? Okay, what are you casting? Meteor? Bolting. Because of course you are. I could just do this, though.
My heart burns with pride.
Perfect. I could have had her heal. Oh well.
Thank you.
Right, meanwhile, over here. We need them to get the flank. Alright, pick your favorite. What are we taking out first? Why do we get a boosted 12 on this one? I do love by the time I'm able to get to it, it doesn't matter at all. Sure.
Thank you.
I gotta remember to replenish battalions after this, because I know I'm gonna forget. Alright, so how much damage will bolting do to Sylvain? Actually, let's bait out this other thing first. I think that's a little bit more important. And I don't really care what the thief does. I mean, he's gonna come fight me. Realistically, he has no reason to fight me, but whatever. I think that's really it. What we need is a tank who has, what is it? Resistance? Oh, they can friendly fire? I never knew this. Wow, and they didn't hit Dimitri either of those times. I never knew they could friendly fire. Because this situation happens so rarely. Alright, whatever. That one thief, he might just barely catch up to us at the end. Oh god, who is it? Immortal Savant. Only has 20 health. I thought I switched off Thoron. I have 12 chart. Oh, well, now 11. Could have sworn, like, at the last second I switched off Thoron. Because what I'm trying to do is I don't want Felix to get mobbed by 3 different guys. I just want him to kill this one, take 1 health bar. What I also think is cool about it, though, is that, like, the whole of the game map is rendered. So it's like you're not only seeing, like, a small portion of the picture. You're literally seeing everything. I think that's really cool. So it's not like other games where it's like, oh, only parts of the map are rendered. It's like in some of the old Call of Duty games. they used to have it so only like the sides of the guns that you could see were fully rendered, the rest weren't. And you could sometimes see it if you set your sensitivity to 10 and spun real fast. I did a lot of dumb shit back in the day. It was fun though. It was really fun. Alright, we're gonna ignore this guy. I could just use the seal lance, perfect. Alright, he's on his last health bar, which means she might be able to kill him. Almost. If she could... if it was broken, she could. She can't break it. Alright, doesn't matter then. Alright, meanwhile...
My orders?
Okay. Now, there's a few ways I see this playing out.
At your service.
She can't hit that.
I will prevail.
I don't think Petra can kill him either. Alright. I don't know if that's a kill. Is it a kill? No. Which is actually unfortunate, because I don't want Petra to die, for fuck's sake. What's he doing? He has no target. He's just loose on the map. Okay, whatever.
Let's make this quick.
I am prepared.
Oh my god, I can't move him forward. I can forget this.
I am prepared.
Oh, this is an incredibly low chance. But what is he gonna do to him? Literally nothing.
At your service. I will prevail.
Are you serious? Oh my god. It's like a living nightmare with this bolting user. Just able to hit everything everywhere. And unfortunately, Lysithea can only move once, so... Okay. That's one usage. Although I don't know if that's worth it. No, that isn't worth it.
At your service.
This is more worth it because she can double up and hit that twice. And that will take out another life bar. Oh, no. Oops. I might as well just have her exclusively use the Wodao at this point. There's no reason to not use it. Even if I don't need the crit, might as well just use it. And now we have Lysithea cannon it.
I will not die yet.
She's basically like an exclusive monster slayer. That's pretty much the only thing I really use from her. So now Sylvain can push up. Unfortunately, there's no real way to safely get people in from this side over into the keep. So I guess I'll just have to warp people over who can't fly. Which basically means Dudu, because everyone else can't. So I'm pretty much out of a Lysithea. Maybe I'll have her kill this guy, and then I'll just have her warp Dudu over once he's done. Alright, that's pretty much it for my turn. Oh yeah, there's a monster behind me, apparently. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to deal with at least him. Goodbye.
You fought well.
Yeah, with the Aegis shield, he's kind of a tank. So I'm basically gonna have Felix, Sylvain just bait out the boltings. Oh shit.
Shall
See, but their defenses are working against them in a really bad way because we have the entirety of the map basically to do whatever we want. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. Wow. That wasn't almost too smart.
Leave it to me.
Ready for anything.
I like how these dudes whip out the crit. I mean, like, I shouldn't complain. This whole game is me getting crit. It's just really weird that, like, now all the crit pours out of the game. I'll use Thoron to guarantee it. Let's see if I can melee him. Crit.
Alright, next.
I mean, that's Felix's job, though.
Follow your example.
If Felix doesn't crit, that's actually a failure on his part, in a very fucked up way of saying it. I don't know if it's worth having her break. Yeah, it's not worth having her break it since we can't even hit it from this side.
What's my strategy?
Oh, is this his last life bar? Yeah, it is. Nice.
It won't be in vain. I'm stronger than before.
Archer Byleth is actually like a pretty reliable combo. I kind of like it. The more I use it, the more I like it, really.
Really nice.
What are you doing over here? And why is your range for silence so small? I don't know. We'll just have her physic off all the bolting damage.
My orders?
Might as well use it. Doesn't she have a high accuracy move? Yeah, Dark Spikes is surprisingly high accuracy and it's a killer move.
I've got no
So with like the thing about Gremory is
I am prepared.
it's like too much good stuff, but not in a bad way. It's just I don't think it's possible to burn through all these spells unless there's like some distinct cheese strat where you just have Lysithea kill the whole map on like a higher difficulty. Yeah, I don't know what that thing's doing, but we're gonna have to deal with it eventually. Oh, they're going the long way? Oh, we'll never see these fuckers. We will never see them. If that's how they're gonna go, forget it. I don't care. No need to silence. She doesn't appear to be able to silence us back. So... yeah, it's mostly this bolting user. So we could just spend two more turns drawing out all of her bolting. What? Oh, we killed him. That's right. There's nothing else to hit. The thing is that nobody can get close enough, really, without already being exposed to it. The only thing I think about I could do is maybe like warp someone in, and then they could take it out. But look, there's a whole bunch of magic users in there. So ironically, and this is the sad part, the one person who would do really well getting warped in there is Lysithea, because she could basically tank everything. And unfortunately, Dedue could not, because he died to the other magic. Well, would he? I could warp Sylvain in. Sylvain wouldn't die, and we could still heal him. Yeah, that's what I'll do next turn, actually. This is exactly what I'll do. No need to constantly get hit.
I owe you one.
And I feel so little pressure from behind, I'm not even gonna really bother. Okay, he's kinda coming. This, like, they have good movement, but think about all the distance that they have to cover. They are not going to get to my right team anytime in the near future. Yeah, you can't silence Hubert. If I could move her up just a little more, I could have her silence the bolter. Or silence the other person, rather. Now, this is a completely experimental plan. None of my strategy needs to hinge on this. Waiting out the boltings would work just as well. This is just maybe to expedite that process.
All for our future.
Look at that. Oh, damn. Is it four? Yeah, it's 4 squares. Okay. And just like that, we have our opening.
Sorry.
It's kind of crazy when you consider it. That's all it took. Warp is by far situationally the most powerful ability in the game. Even more so than Pass. Alright, just gotta move Marianne forward. That's it. One damage on Banshee is the extent of his power. These people are not even close. 1 square on that one? Edifice, yeah. Even though obviously you could clearly walk through that, you can't. He could probably beat the mission right now. Yeah. Beat up this fucker. He just has low accuracy. That's the only thing, is that he has low accuracy currently.
It's almost a shame to kill you. Not even death will make you consequential.
Alright, simp. You are you fucking serious?
I will not die here.
Yeah, no, you're fine. We could still bail him out. But what the fuck, dude? Like 3 enemy crits in 1 fight?
Thanks.
Oh my god, that is like really bad luck. I mean, they're like, now you really feel that 10%. You know what I mean? 91 to kill. Fuck it. Do it. He dodged. 91% chance to hit. Alright, let's try this again.
My orders?
Because I forget how this works every fucking time I try this. Is it a guaranteed chance to dodge no matter what bow? Or is it determined individually by weapon? I think it's guaranteed. Either that or I'm excessively unlucky.
I'll do my best.
At least we get to hear some of this amazing music.
What's my strategy?
Please, Byleth, do anything.
Shall we?
Yeah, I could have brought Ignatz for this mission. I didn't need both Ferdinand and Hilda.
Let's make this quick.
These guys are pretty much out of the mission.
I will prevail.
He's set to dodge curve shot. Do I have one? Okay. Is he set to dodge break shot? Just much lower accuracy anyway. Yeah, I think he's just set to dodge, period. They're both set to not hit each other. Alright, whatever.
My orders?
I'd rather not bleed all my redos. We're not done with the mission yet. We have 6 more. Oh, shit. Oh, you could feel that noose tightening. Not these guys. I don't care. Like, I get that it's penalty, but if you didn't grab that chest coming in, I don't think you care about them taking it now. I'll just be honest. Alright, let's get rid of this asshole. I saw that crit and that made my blood freeze.
Not bad at all.
As it always does.
Leave it to me.
I wonder if there's any unique dialogue.
I'll do my best.
I'm willing to risk an extra turn just to see if there's any unique dialogue. Yeah, I'm willing to risk it. I want to see if there's anything special that they say. What? Oh, that's where they're trying to escape to. I don't care.
Hubert.
Yeah.
I would tell you to get out of my way, but I highly doubt you would abide.
Your silver tongue will do you no good here. This is not your path to tread.
That is not your decision to make, nor is it mine. All I can do is blaze ahead.
51! Oh, he's using Luna. That makes perfect sense. Ooh. Oh, I'm feeling it, man. The bird. Right, get out of here. It's the luckiest bandit ever. Just no one wants to kill him. And especially in a Fire Emblem game. Goodbye, Sim.
We must place our faith in Her Majesty. Her victory is everything.
Press F to pay respects.
The way to the palace is clear. Let's move.
I'm sorry, I do not like Hubert. I think he's unnecessarily sadistic about his duty. The one thing I will give him credit for is he does truly love Edelgard and her beliefs to the end. That's it. He's devoted.
Send your platoons to capture Emblem. There is to be no needless killing or pillaging. Understand?
Yes, Your Highness.
Edelgard awaits us. We will advance our main forces straight to the palace.
We can win this.
It is still early, Professor. We are up against Edelgard herself now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We will advance our troops and confront her. We must strike down the Emperor and end this war.
My life is yours, Your Highness.
Let's win this and go back home in victory. I'll do the very best I can.
On my honor as a knight, I will not lose.
I know the goddess is watching over us. Let's be sure to return home safely. All of us.
As a citizen of Fargus, I will fight with everything I have.
Is this what a do-or-die situation looks like? You would best give it your all too, General.
Go and win. Be the boar that you are. And don't you dare look back.
Great supportive words from Felix, as always.
I will... No. We will win this. Together. Everyone, move out!
They give a big huzzah.
Yes, the anomaly should present itself shortly. However,
There's no reason to fret. Besides, it's far too late to second guess. Now, assume your position. I can't promise your safety if you remain here.
very well.
Yeah, what is...
This pain is nothing compared to what I have already suffered.
Oh no! Woman, what have you done? What the fuck? She did like a Kerrigan transformation. This game is suffering. I mean, hey, at least you can't say it's exactly the same as the other, as Golden Deer. Okay. Very nice.
Part 2.
Oh, shit.
Azure Moon. Verdant Rain Moon. Oath of the Dagger. After storming the streets of Enbar, and bringing Imperial forces to their knees. The Kingdom army surrounds the Imperial palace, but the enemy that awaits them there is not the Edelgard they once knew.
Yeah, what did she do this time? She legitimately turned herself into a tyrant. Wow. Why? For what purpose? I mean, they'll tell us. It's just like, why? I don't understand what Edelgard's doing. I'm sorry. I don't.
We have annihilated Enbar's army. If we strike her down now, this war will finally be over. I imagine she intends to keep fighting until the bitter end. If this is the end she has chosen, it is my responsibility to see it through with her. Isn't that so, Emperor of Adrestia? We have no choice but to destroy each other. Such is the destiny we were born to. That is why I will now rise up to answer her iron will with the bite of my lance.
I will protect you at all costs. We will both live to see tomorrow, Your Majesty.
If the king falls here, that would mean my father's and brother's deaths were in vain.
For Lenato, Kristoff, everyone, I will not lose.
Well, if I were to die now, I'd have a lot to explain to my brother.
All will be okay.
I kind of hate how they just say things and they're not really saying it at each other.
No matter who we're facing,
It's just to report that they're all not dead, basically.
In this war. We cannot lose.
So just kind of want. I wish I had the Golden Deer people.
Onward to our final battle.
They are here. Progress cannot be stopped, no matter how many people try.
Why?
The war's end will spell destruction for all of us. There can only be one ruler of the world.
Hegemon Edelgard? What? Why? You know what? It probably would be too boring if she was just a human and you one-shotted her with whatever. So fair point. But why? What on your path is so good and righteous that makes it worth doing all this to everyone and yourself? I don't know. She's a very interesting woman. I'll put it like that. Edelgard is a very interesting character. Oh, thank you for reminding me. The Oath of the Dagger is a really cool sounding mission name. Oh shit. Oh, we don't start in the center? Yeah, now this is more like a typical Fire Emblem mission. Crest of Flame's power is her weapon. Throne. Raises avoidance, defense, and res for non-flyers. Heavily armored wall. No risk of armor break. Refreshes each turn. Makes criticals impossible. If foe initiates combat while the unit's HP is less than or equal to 50%, grants crit plus 50. Twin Crest allows the unit to take 2 actions in 1 turn. Oh my god. Now this is like a true final boss. Unit takes no. Oh, this is her version. Yeah, she has it. Grants resistance plus 4. So she is the magic tank, I guess. Hegemon Husk. She's now able to use the full and unbridled power of her crests. Range 1 to 27. Okay, it only has might of 1. Wilted Flower. Units hit are rattled. Centered on a point within range. What's the range? Am I dumb? Oh, went 1 to 6, that's why. So anyone within 1 to 6 tiles can be rattled. It ignores protection, so it's physical, I guess. And it just this is like Tactics Advanced now. Like you're fighting a Totema. I don't think I need to say this, but this will probably be the hardest mission in the game. And the music reflects it. I might want to take Ignatz, honestly, but I'll try Petra. What's your resistance? 15? It's better than her 11. Because we need someone to plug up this hole. Do you have a sword? Yeah, you do. Fuck. He has an armor slayer. So I'm gonna have Lysithea move forward, kill this guy. It's all mages on this part of the map. So Lysithea should win most of her fights. Whereas over here we only have one mage. So I'll send Leone if that mage comes forward. Yeah. Because we cannot have them get the surround on us no matter what happens. Okay, I think we're good actually, just as we are. Oh shit, no we're not. I almost forgot. We need to give him his spear. Brave Lance. Let's get rid of the... let's give the Killer Lance to someone else, because he'll have this. Who uses Lewin? I need to give myself the creator. So Crest of Daphnel. I have no clue who has the Crest of Daphnel. And I'm not gonna look, so I guess we just won't use that. There you go, Sublime Creator Sword. I shouldn't really need anything more than that. Yeah, there's 3 chests. I really kind of don't care. Because whatever you keep, you can't even... You have to use it in this fight, or otherwise it's gone. Okay. It really doesn't matter who I staple to who. I should staple, like, defensive units to my tanks. Maybe they won't get hit twice. So, like, Cyril, for instance. And Ferdinand could also use someone. Just whatever, whoever can soak a hit for a tank is more than welcome too. Alright, I think this is pretty much it. The only thing I could think to do is maybe repair some equipment. So we'll repair this, because after this we're done. We don't have anything else to save for. I couldn't imagine him using this sword this much. I might upgrade it instead. Steel bow. She has the brave bow. Pretty much going to use that exclusively. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anna doesn't say anything, which is fine, I guess. Well, she does say when you do stuff.
Edelgard must be in the throne room. I would love nothing more than to charge in and settle this once and for all. But we must be mindful of the surrounding forces.
What?
Look at the mages. They are not wearing their standard Imperial uniforms.
Yeah, because they're not Imperial mages.
Our grand ambition to be stopped by these beasts.
Mycen. Boar X. Foes hit are left with 1 HP. What? Are you fucking serious? Look at his range. Oh my god. Why would you do this? Oh. That's a fucking big yikes. I'm glad they called him out, because I would have pushed up and I would have died and I would have actually been mad. So everyone in that red area, like, how do you even get to him then? Oh, we'd have to use Ignatz to, like, boost us in. Oh, well, I didn't bring Ignatz, so, oh well, tough titties.
Let's make this quick.
This theme is fucking baller, by the way. They're all going for Petra.
I'll do my best. I have to do this.
First turn crit on a T-post.
There's a way forward.
I admire you.
I am prepared.
I will not die yet. I aspire to be.
Okay. It's gonna hit for some decent damage. I'm not super worried about it. I mean, could we just get away with ignoring the right side of the map? Yeah, but if we kill him, we might get something good. Fuck. Weight of 20, so he definitely doesn't double up. Yeah, it's those who slither in the dark. In this one, you don't even figure out who they are. Like, you see them, but you don't really ever learn about them or anything like that. They just kind of exist.
Shall we?
Rather we go after her? Alright. Well, then that's a good sign I'm doing the right thing. Alright. There's no turn limit. Oh, he has a Woe Dow. That's why, you asshole. Crit for 0, you bitch. I knew it. As soon as I saw that, I'll crit in response. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, you know what? I'm doing the right thing here. So this person on the left would probably be Dorothea if I didn't recruit her.
I will prevail.
Oh, great. This asshole. Alright, we'll do this.
This is for the best, right?
Alright, but now these guys gotta start dying. Oh, fuck.
Let's finish this.
Nice!
All for our future.
Amazing.
It's the monster, though. See, what I could do, as dumb as this is I could just have him try to cast that on me over and over and over again. I don't know if it can kill someone. It might not be able to kill someone, is the only saving grace I'd have. And then I could just out-heal it over and over and over and over and over again.
I'll keep pushing.
Because I don't think it can kill people. Because it says here, foes hit are left with 1 HP. So it might be like False Swipe from Pokemon. It just constantly tries to hit, but it will never actually defeat anybody. And I'm okay if that's the case. I don't mind that. Alright, so we'll have Ferdy. What is this guy? What is he gonna do? Oh, it's not that guy. Who? Oh my god, that's Edelgard, isn't it? The whole map is gonna be red. That is Edelgard's range. Just for super clarity. Her range is essentially the entirety of the map. Okay. So pretty much every turn someone's gonna get hit for I hope a minor amount of damage. Alright, so let's not do that. Good lord. I mean, I like it. This is cool. This feels like a true final mission to a Fire Emblem game. There's gotta be like some demon dragon final boss. It wouldn't be a Fire Emblem game otherwise. Okay, we'll probably just bait with Leone. We should bait with someone with lower than average health, so it's less to heal up. Okay. And his double is cancelled. Alright, let's try it out, shall we? You know what it is? They probably want you to get hit by that dude first, and then Edelgard finishes you off. Yeah, it's 50-50. Hold on. What is this dude's shit? Removes... Are you fucking serious? Removes the limitation on the number of times magic can be used. He has, flat out, the most broken ability in the game. +1 range on it, too. And hit plus... Okay, they knew what they were doing. And a high crit rate on anything close range. That's kind of annoying. Because it's impossible to really approach him except from behind, which means you'd have to go all the way around and cut a swath around the entirety of the map. And even then, you still have these. I don't even know if it's fucking worth it to fight him. It really isn't. I'm just gonna ignore him. Not even gonna get it. Well, I don't know if there's any story from killing him though.
This is the cost of war.
Let's make this quick.
Doesn't really matter what she uses because she doubles up. It's guaranteed one-shots.
It's done.
0. This is so magic heavy. It really sucks.
My orders?
Because you could almost just fly in and fire an arrow, but forget it. Because what you would need to do is you need to kill these guys while healing, basically chain healing everyone who gets hit just to get to him. Whatever. Let's solve the rest of the map first. There's no point in figuring this out.
I am prepared.
What's my strategy?
Okay. What is it gonna be? Oh my god.
Leave it to me.
I might use Dimitri to bait that. Because the more I move forward, just the more shit hits you right away. Well, yeah, I'm not risking it. Well, only one person can get to melee you. It would be what? One person and one magic. I fucking... Oh my god.
What's my strategy?
I could use some creator sword though, but I don't think that's necessary. Because I don't know how many Sublime Heavens I'll need. But you know what? I'll use it just for this one turn. It's 0. Oh, great. 32 and 16 is probably... No, that's not death, actually. Depends how many people hit me in this turn. Well, it'll be interesting to watch, at least. There we go. I love it.
Another victory.
Actually, me defeating him might be bad. I might actually die.
Watch and learn.
Thank you for dodging.
Allow me to demonstrate. This could turn the tides.
Could still be bad. Oh my god.
It won't be in vain.
Okay. Alright, you're just an idiot. Goodbye.
Another victory.
Why am I having fun? What's going on? I'm not supposed to have fun playing video games. What the fuck is wrong with me? Dodge. Okay, that was a little bit reckless usage of it. It's not the worst thing that ever happened to me, though. And I fully healed, too, which is nice.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, let's do this.
On to the next battle.
God damn it. I really wish you guys would not force me to use this weapon.
I can hear voices from the lower levels. Could it be enemy reinforcements?
Avoid losses by taking control of the stairwells. Block the enemy reinforcements.
Fuck.
Allow me to demonstrate. I must lead them well.
Well met.
What? You mean like just this? There's no shining square. And to do that, you'd have to put yourself in the death zone. Oh my god, that is such an awful thing to do to players. On the final mission.
I'll cut through.
The only way I see this working is if we could pull this... I don't see it working, that's the problem.
Let's make this quick.
It doesn't matter what I use.
I will not die yet.
Bait out all the fucking casters. Every single one of them. Oh, man. See, what I'm wondering is, can I put multiple people? Will he go for the same generic person over and over? Like, if I put Mercedes out, would he go for her continuously over and over and over again? He might. In which case, then I could just move in and beat him up. But I'm worried that he might start going for other people no matter what I do.
I'll do my best.
Might as well. Oh, can he be silenced? I'm so stupid. I didn't even think of that. Does he have some protection against it? Hold on. Yeah, nullify status effect. Dude, this guy is the true final boss. Holy shit. Nothing he does affects him. I was gonna say, obviously then that's what they want you to do. They want you to move in under the cover of silence, which unfortunately is not the case either. Yeah, we gotta bait this thing out and just try to kill it through the wall, basically. It's not really much else I can do.
You shall be obliterated. I will take you out so fast you will not have a chance to lament.
Jesus, Edelgard, what have you done?
Where did that attack come from? If we do not find out, we have no chance of avoiding it.
I mean, you dodged it. It was 0.
Advance with caution.
Goodbye. Oh, wait, hold on. Alright, perfect. Goodbye.
All is going to plan.
Gotta love it. She might just dodge this again. Oh, no. That actually does kind of suck, because I don't even really need her to move. So never mind, it doesn't. Alright, that's kind of a waste. Shit.
I will prevail.
She knows Nosferatu? Yeah, this would be better.
It's done.
It's so fucking ridiculous. She just auto heals.
Ready for any.
See, I'm worried this shit's gonna do a ton of damage to Ferdinand, though. Let's see. 28 on a 46. Oh, you're killing me, game.
What's the plan?
He's immune to magic. So there was literally no reason to aggro this thing. Can't even hit this asshole. Can I even ride in and ride out? This would only do 1 life bar. I needed Stride. That's what I needed. This is the one map I actually needed it, and I don't have it. So we gotta figure out some weird way of progressing without it. Let's use some Break Lance.
Skill.
They're all immune to magic. He wouldn't even die with the Sublime Creator Sword. much damage would that do to Hilda? Still 0. Maybe she's forced to focus on Dimitri, which would actually be a good thing because it seems he can just dodge it every time.
Quite helpful.
Who's targeting Hilda? Oh no, what do you have? It's gonna be Meteor. Also hits targets adjacent, cannot make follow-up attacks. Good fucking god. This whole map is a minefield. There's nowhere safe to stand anywhere on this map. It's all magic users. All of them. Wow. I really came with the wrong team. There's no point. Like, everything I'm doing here is worthless because I don't have one gambit that would have let me beat it easily. So you know what? If I have to retry, it's whatever. Because I really have made no progress so far.
Foolish.
Oh! Okay, well 0 anyway, thank the Lord. You know on higher difficulties that shit must be jacked up to like 10. Honestly, if you're not gonna take a gambit to bait monsters, you might as well just take Stride. And just have everyone be able to use it. Jeez. That's a lot of damage. And they have 2 usages of it, mind you. That's how brawlic these people are. It's like there's nowhere safe to really even stand. So what I'll do... What I'll do is I'll have him kill this person. No, she's gonna cast Meteor on him. I think this is actually harder than the Golden Deer version.
Thanks for that.
Even with the right comp, I think it would be harder.
This is for everyone's good.
Because you need to have units with high resistance, which you basically need to have a bunch of casters, like, do all the work. Oh my god, this bitch over there with the fucking Meteor. Okay, if I can do that.
I must lead them well.
But I think it would be better for Marianne to kill that guy. Because he's gonna blow up, and the last thing I want him to do is to hit. No, he can't. See, in a perfect universe, I would have Petra use range shot, but I can't have her do that. So the only thing I could do is maybe use Ferdinand. But I think if I kill this person, then Lysithea will die
No
to
time to slow down.
Axeman. Yeah, of course. Just gonna assume I'm in range.
Let's make this quick.
Okay. All right, I can hit him.
I will not die yet.
Ready for anything.
So now Ferdinand will just take one blow from the meteor lady, but we can get rid of this guy on this turn. Or we could have Hilda move forward and she can kill the other. Yeah, okay, that's what I'll do. As long as we can clear out the immediate front part of the map, we'll be able to move up all the other squishies who can't really do anything. I probably should swing Sylvain over as well, because that would be more helpful than him just sitting here not doing anything.
My orders?
Maybe I should just swing everyone over. And if we manage to get in there and kill that guy, great. If not, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how I do it. Probably have to bring Lysithea over and somehow find a way to get Lysithea to cheese hit the man. How much? 33. Yeah, he has to die this turn. But now there's no way for him to die. I kind of fucked myself by having Byleth kill that guy. There's no way for me to... Shit.
Leave it to me.
He's gonna take 33. That's guaranteed. He might dodge this. Yeah, I extra fucked myself by not moving Byleth.
It is done.
I like the fighting in the courtyard. That's a cool touch. No matter what, I'm a little screwed. So he gets to survive an extra turn, which is unfortunate. Because I'm trying to save my rewinds for when I really need to.
I will prevail.
Alright, good. Yeah, it looks like Dimitri has permanent aggro on her, so we're actually very lucky. Oh shit. It's like at the end of Mario Brothers where Bowser's throwing the fireballs. That's basically what it is. Nice. Just Bowser shooting fireballs from off in the distance. Yeah, I feel you on that one, buddy. That's roughly the sound I'd probably make too after being hit with a meteor. Do they all have meteor? No, she has silence. Yeah, only some of them have meteor. She's out of meteors now. So we're actually kind of in luck. Yeah, so that worked. Alright. Kind of just want Lysithea to get the free kill on this guy. Oh no, they're immune to magic. Never mind. There won't be a free kill.
What's my strategy?
Whatever, let's just break his armor. That's really what we need to do. You know what? It probably was intentional to... Nice. It probably was intentional to put this many magic users, because this path has so many physical users and physically oriented units. It makes perfect sense, actually. And you probably didn't recruit everybody, because I think that's truly what they balance these paths around, is recruiting nobody.
You're relentless.
So everyone would either be dead or just not recruited. Okay. So like I said, Dimitri is the only person Edelgard cares to try to hit.
At your service.
Ah, thanks.
So we're gonna keep Hilda out. She just gets to throw 2 of those a turn. That's like the only real difficulty, is that she can throw 2 of those a turn. What does he have? Oh no, I was targeting this guy. Okay. He has a brave sword. Okay. What's his movement range? Right up to the orb.
Got no time for mercy.
Yeah, as long as they're forced to use magic, she can tank it. There's like just one more lady with Meteor, I think. Yeah. So we could just bait out the Meteor hits, because it seems like the AI is kind of forced to do it, so we could just bait them out with someone who's more resistant to it than the average person. Then after that, we try to deal with the person who's gonna throw death around.
Yeah, very nice.
Or I'm sorry, what's the spell in Final Fantasy called? I don't even remember. Can't even see who's it's Edelgard, but you can't even see her zoomed out. All right. I made an oopsie. I made a huge oopsie. I tried to zoom in. Well, nobody died, but we missed a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, I aggroed the advance guard.
You knew the odds.
I think he's maxing like 2 of his major stats. It's pretty ridiculous. Alright, Marianne. Oh boy. Nice crit.
You haven't earned my pity.
Take pride in your achievement.
It's that I can't move her forward because of this lady. But to be fair, if that's the only person that's going to hit her, that's not the worst thing in the world.
Make a difference.
Okay. Who's gonna try to hit her? 30 on that. Someone else is gonna try to hit her. I don't know who. No, it's only one line. They're gonna go for Sylvain, which means that's next turn's issue. Edelgard's gonna try to hit him. Okay. As nice as this system is, you gotta kind of know who has what. Which, I mean, to be fair, if they're gonna tell you who's gonna hit you, I guess that's not too much to ask of the player, right? That at least kind of makes sense. Goodbye. Exactly enough to kill her. She's basically just gonna have to solo this side of the map. Gonna give her full health.
I'm stronger than before.
Yeah, because there's no... You don't even really need to bring Dedu for this. this whole map would basically be Mercedes Annette, which would be awful. that would be hell, trying to get around all these casters, and the only person you have to countercast spells is Annette. Holy shit, that would be miserable. Nice dodge. I don't know if I could do that. That would be pretty fucking miserable.
This'll take some strategy.
It's fine. It's probably better than him actually attacking, to be honest. What the fuck? Oh, there's some beast that moved.
I will not die yet.
Nice, the shield. And it missed Dimitri.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Yeah, you gonna hit with that big man? Of course not. I love and hate this shit talk they do. Gotta use your head. Good fucking god. And she can do nothing in this position. Might as well make her as unappealing to target as possible. Alright, this turn's gonna be a little dicey no matter what. Ooh. The bow user. Oh my god, this is not gonna be a fun turn. The only thing I have going for me is that he rooted my caster. Which actually isn't as great as you would think. Alright, Meteor Lady only has one more usage of Meteor. And she's specifically going for Hilda. Is anyone else? Is that just one line glancing? That's what I mean, it's hard for me to tell. Yeah, I think that's the only person going for her. So that this works out. Can't kill this guy. Oh my god. You know what? It's worth it. Let's at least see it. Nice. It's just a big overhead swing. Yeah, see, now that's this dude's range. Asshole.
I was just stronger.
Okay. I don't really care about the bow user. It's really this flank that I'm most interested in winning, which I already have, because Lysithea is just that ridiculous.
You lost that one.
Maybe should have had her use Nosferatu. Where's Mercedes?
I owe you one.
The biggest question of the game is how to handle this chokehold. I think I need to just bait out this Meteor, no matter what I do. But the problem is that I have to kill this person. They're gonna kill Marianne. So that kind of makes the most sense. If she kills him, maybe. Not at all. It's actually good to know she needs help now. So they're all going to try to hit Dimitri. Everyone. 18, 32. Is it just two people? It is. It's two people in Edelgard. But if I move them forward, I'm going to have more people to contend with. So that's why I think maybe for this turn, it's just wise to just kind of hang back a bit. Yeah. and a 6. He could get in the room. And then maybe Leonie could also fly in, and she could also... Okay, let's make a big balls play. No, that's too far. Never mind. I can still make the play, though. This is a completely unnecessary move that's just risky to do, period. Okay.
I expect no less.
Yeah. This kind of works. Ugh. Not really. Because what you'd be willing to do is be willing to have Dimitri get hit by multiple people, some of whom can deal a lot of damage to him. And I already moved both my damage dealers. But what we did do is we did split up some of the damage, at least. Alright, that's nothing. Because you could capitalize on that. Dimitri could go in... Dimitri could go and kill that person. Leonie could also go... Yeah, but I don't want to open up all these other magic users as well. This is a fucking nightmare. This whole stage is a nightmare. Like, wow, what the fuck is even happening anymore? Alright, I need to solve this. This is easy to solve, maybe. Whatever. There's no time like the present to use the brave bow.
I must keep going.
Okay, level 50. Right, still going for Hilda. Yes, so we somehow convinced them to split their damage, which actually works in our favor heavily. Yeah, I can move Byleth up. That will get the back person involved. Okay, this is about as far as I can move up. Bringing tanks was not the play to do for this map at all. Yeah, that's just it. I can't do anything with Dimitri this turn. So this is the path where the holy water would have been good too.
Too slow.
So it's basically one hit on Dimitri if he's present, one hit on the next weakest person that she can target. Alright, that's fine.
Pointless.
Oh, she changed her target. Well, we lucked out in that regard. Alright, now they fucked up. This is the turn where it's all Keikaku. Did she do more help on this? Yes, actually. Who's the most annoying? Well, now they're all equally annoying. So really, who to kill just depends. You don't have to move her yet. Yeah, they're all equally annoying now.
One to remember.
Yeah, one hit. One hit on a crit, too, of all things.
This could turn the tides.
I could learn from that.
It is done.
Very nice. I love it when a plan comes together. There's no feeling in the world like it. would have been nice if you dodged that.
How about a curtsy? Be smart or I'm finished.
Yeah. Who's gonna try to hit her? Oh, yeah, that's fine. How much damage? 6. Okay, so we finally kind of cleared up the start of the map.
Did the trick.
She finally maxed out Bishop.
I've made good progress.
And now this is useless, so we can actually just have her move up. Nice. Oh shit, why am I moving her over there? How would I even approach this? Now this is the fucking real conundrum. I don't know how you get in here to kill this guy. The only way I could think is you would need at the start of the map to swarm as many people as you can in this room, and he targets someone who won't die. Then on the second turn, you all swarm him and he dies right away. That's the only way I could see that working, is we have an army of people and we just let them all go all over the place. That's the only way I see that working out. Because I can't even bait out anyone here without being in his aggro range. And the only way to maybe get around that is to do like weird baiting. I got 10 charges. Let me clear out the rest of the map. What's Edelgard's range? It's 6, I think, right? For this? Yeah, 1 to 6. Everything else doesn't really matter. That's like the most damaging thing she has, and she can use it 2 out of 2? Oh no, she can use it as much as she wants, I guess. Yeah, she could just use it whenever she wants to. Okay, well the hard part is over. Now it's just how much tomfoolery do I want to engage in before we actually beat the mission. Because all the mages are dead. Could have easily brought Ignatz instead of Ferdinand. That was kind of a mistake. Ferdinand and Petra.
You're too kind.
No, that would actually kill her. Oops. We're done with this turn.
These fools are caught up in the sacrifices at hand and cannot see the future ramifications at stake. We must bury them. We must trample the past underfoot and move onward to a brighter tomorrow.
What? I don't even know what happened. Did she power up? Her attack range changed. What did she do? Twin crest power, 1 to 6. Overflowing power from 2 crests. So this is her real attack. So this is now her new range. Okay, so once you break into the throne room, the fight kind of changes again. I'm not gonna move her in yet. I'm gonna have her wait.
My orders?
I mean, at least you're not getting destroyed from multiple avenues anymore. Are they gonna move up? No, it's like just out of their attack. Whose attack range am I in? Oh, this guy. Honestly, yeah, just have him do this. Just bait him out.
Obvious.
Oh!
Is that it?
It's in both of their attack ranges. It's actually really... We're double crit, 16 and 16.
Until we meet again.
16 back to back. I'm just as pissed as he is, don't worry. I feel you on that one, brother.
Alright, next.
Look, next. Okay. I mean, all the mages are pretty much dead. It's just the dark mages, the Agarthans. Oh yeah, they tried to hit her. I guess that's basically what we just have to do. We just gotta kill this. And just keep baiting it. I guess we could start moving people into the throne room. They say people are coming from the lower floors. I don't know if they're gonna show up. Oh.
The grotesque creature was Edelgard. If she is prepared to transform her very body to fight for this future of hers, then I have no choice but to defeat her, even if it costs me my life. We must defend the present. After all, it is all that we truly have.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna move everyone forward. It's no real huge rush. I do want to try to clear that room, so we're gonna have to figure some weird gameplay strategy out that lets us do that. Let me not do that either. There's no turn limit, and this is definitely the final mission, so we just do what we need to do. Sounds like she powered up. I don't know. Reduces damage received and activates a barrier ability, disabling one blow and receiving a gambit or effective special attack. Oh no, there's one mage in that room. Can you believe it? There you go. We just need to get one good shot at that guy.
Too slow.
Bonk. And again, he's just teleporting in, flash stepping. I'd love for you to hit him. Thank you.
Luck wasn't with you.
You know this guy's gonna go for him. Go for her. Oh, we could warp! I'm a dumbass. We could legitimately just warp somebody to that guy, and then they just have to kill him in one hit. Hexlock? Yeah. His protection is garbage. We could warp almost anybody in. The thing is that they have to kind of be ready to get out. Where's Sylvain? Yeah, all we need to do is just get a little closer, and we could do that. It's almost what I want to do in a second here. Yeah, fuck, that's exactly what I have to do. Okay. I completely forgot we could just warp to bypass that. So you either use stride or you can warp, one or the other. It doesn't seem like you can do both. Like, Mercedes is good, but unless you're gonna make her a holy knight, I think that it might be better to train Dorothea, because I think warp is just better.
So nice of you.
God damn it. Let me get some damage in on him. Probably should use the steel bow. I didn't mean to use this one. Alright, that won't kill her. And it's highly unlikely she'll even get hit by the gambit anyway. Because what I want to have her do is shoot this guy, come in, bop him, and then fly out. Okay. I mean, I could send Byleth as, like, kind of backup. Yeah, because I just need to kill him so Lysithea can cross. She warps this dude in. He kills him. And then I just have him run out. I don't think I need to kill everyone else. I just want to see what you get for killing Mycen.
Try to keep up.
It's a lot to remember in this game. Like, it's not as simple as it looks. There's a lot of stuff that really comes into play in a lot of cases. And I just legitimately forgot it existed for a second, despite using it last mission to cheese, kind of. Like, literally the exact same strat I used a mission ago. Honestly, is this close enough? No, almost. We gotta be a little closer. Alright, I'm a little impatient. 12 damage on a 50 is not gonna kill her. What's the spell that lets you retrieve people? I forget who had that. Rescue. No one learns rescue in this. I forget who learned it in my last playthrough. Okay. I legit forget. It's been so long. Okay, whatever.
Thanks.
So Petra didn't. I had like 3 units do nothing this whole map. This whole map was solved by Lysithea, Sylvain, Dimitri, Byleth, Marianne, and Hilda just getting hit, which could have probably been accomplished by somebody else. Oh, this is even better. Let the monster come for us. And then we can kill the monster, and then the only person in there will be the brawler. So as long as I can make it out the door, I'll be fine.
Here is something to believe in.
I believe in it too, buddy.
All is going to plan.
Goodbye.
Make a difference?
Just like that.
Oh, look how clean the map is now. It's just this one asshole taking up all of the map space. Alright, Petra will get her moment to shine. Even Hilda. I mean, that's really it. Only thing else to do would be to heal.
That helps.
It's fine. We won't even need those spell usages where we're going. Isn't that the sad part? We won't even need them anymore after just killing this and then going in. Alright. We should probably have the casters break the sheet. Oh no, that's right. It has to be done physically. My bad. Maybe we could get away with using Ruined Sky. Just use everything. Fuck it. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Oh, crap. gonna be a little weird.
I'm sorry.
Because what, does he have 3 health bars? Yeah, there's high chance we won't be able to kill him this turn. Maybe. No, I think we can, because then Lysithea will just hit him normally. Never mind, Petra is not going to get to do shit. I'm sorry. What a tragedy. What a Shakespearean level tragedy. The only square she can hit from puts her at danger. And even if she crits, she can't do it. I know she's better than this. I just got her too late, didn't use her properly. And then now I just put her in dumb situations that only Lysithea can solve. 282.
Not bad at all.
Alright. So next turn, the only thing left to do is just send Sylvain in to kill that guy. And then maybe have other people bait out the brawler. I think she just has a buff she reapplies on herself. Nullify any extra effectiveness against monsters. Nullifies instant death, stats effects, and movement effects, and greatly reduces damage from enemy gambits. Allows you to counterattack. Okay, yeah. Allows you to take 2 actions in 1 turn. Unit takes no action except wait. Grant resistance +4 for 1 turn. It's actually good then, I guess, to rush the throne room, so you could stop her from shooting you. Yeah, she just gives herself a buff every turn. Oh, you know why? She's doing resistance +4. That's exactly what she's doing. Alright, asshole. Oh, he's gonna use his gambit too? Oh, you...
We will return this world to mortal hands. May that filthy race of beasts wither and die.
Goodbye, asshole.
A curse upon those damned beasts.
So there you go. Was it actually as hard as it seemed initially? No, not really. It was actually incredibly easy. Could have fooled me. Seriously.
You are in my way.
Are you fucking serious?
My dreams. I'll do my best.
Dude, fuck these guys, man. Why do they hate her?
What's my strategy?
What the fuck? Are you serious? This game is fucking sadistic. Alright, now can we do it? Holy shit. She gets a crit, but his crit is lethal. What a game. Unbelievable. Oh my god.
Knew you could do it.
Yeah, I thought so too. Apparently I'd be dead wrong.
At your service.
Oh my god, whatever. One last final heart attack, I guess, before we fight the boss, which is already a heart attack in disguise.
My orders?
You know, they might have the reinforcements show up at some point. I don't know how I avoided that, but whatever.
I'll cut through. Ready for anything.
Oh no. Back the fuck up. Yeah, that's all she's doing every turn. She's just reapplying her buff. You know what? I didn't even have him set to attack. Does it really matter? For this amount of stress and anxiety, I could have just used Ignatz and just had him hit from like 4 squares away. The more physical units you have that don't die in 1 hit, the better off you are in this mission. As Sylvain just said, that's probably obvious. I'm just not very smart. Oh, he died. Okay. Alright, here's how we do this. It's not even worth a rewind. Oh my god, dude. Petra cannot do anything. Holy shit. She can't really fight people, I guess. She has to clean up. How many rewinds? Do you think I'll need 9 rewinds to defeat Edel? Well, now we have 8.
What's the plan?
Yeah, I could just do that and get more out of it. Oh, sweet.
I will prevail.
Not that this will help too much. 85% chance to crit.
You are in my way. Shall we?
Nice.
At your service.
The only true shame is that I didn't send Marianne. Oh no, it's too far. But that's like the only real disappointment. So next turn they kill it.
I'll do my best. Let's make this quick.
We can warp one person in. Who's even left? Oh, these two. Okay.
My orders?
You know that her damage is probably going to shoot through the roof. It's much harder to approach her on this map. What? Oh, okay. You still got a leak in your defenses, my dude. Okay, at least she can't get crit and die. Thank the Lord.
Remain cautious.
Vantage.
Guess I have no choice.
Diamond Axe.
Not bad at all.
That's just because I didn't have her the whole game. And when I did get her, I missed like a good couple of early usages of a lot of these characters. Alright, so now we're just at the part where we get everyone in position.
What's my
Damn, I could have warped right in at the start of this mission. That is really dumb of me. Like, just flat out. That is really stupid. I actually forgot that. The whole mission.
I'll cut through.
Alright, how much damage does she do? Surprisingly a tame amount. You just can't crit her. Oh, she has multiple health bars. What am I saying? We need to get everybody to move in on like the same turn, basically. I don't know how much help Dimitri will be. Yeah, Lysithea can do it. The only thing is she would need constant healing to maintain her presence. Well, she gets 2 actions a turn. Oh, fuck. There's no telling what those 2 actions could be is the problem. They could be anything. Like, is she forced to hit the same person once or twice? I have no clue. Okay. You know what? Maybe I should give everyone water, but I don't think I bought enough because I was like, why am I going to buy more of this stuff? I never use it. I think I remember that commentary word for word, along with the antitoxins. I have 1 pure water. I don't know. I guess I should use Sotha's shield, huh? Been holding on to it the whole game anyway, so it kind of makes sense. I need to get Mercedes over there, is really what I need to do. You just have the healers take up just... Their only job is to physic people, whoever she decides to hit. She has 4, and she has Fortify. That's not terrible. I'm not even dreaming of bringing Petra in. Not even for like a goofy final blow. There's no point. She'll die. Okay. Who do you even give it to, you know? Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, I almost didn't move her. I'm gonna wait for her to get over here, and then I'm gonna begin my assault. Because Edelgard is just wasting time, so it's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna have Dimitri walk up. Right? Atrocity. After attacking, your unit move... Oh, okay, it's an exclusive. It's actually good. Because I could have him hit her, then Felix would go in, and then next turn we warp in someone. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do the turn I decide. It'll be next turn. Okay. Just make sure all my physicers are in position. Byleth and Co. will also go in later. Okay, let's do it. Wait, what's... Hold on, before I do, what's standable? Okay, this is all standable terrain. Gotcha. Paraceline.
To be changed beyond all recognition. That is what lies at the end of the ideals you serve so diligently. I have no pity for one such as you. If that is the future you hoped for, then you deserve no compassion.
Look at that. Master Gremory. What? It didn't move him back. After attacking your unit, it flat out did not move him back. Unless it happens at the end of the turn. I don't know. I just don't know what she's gonna do is the thing. Alright, let's see what she does. Heal 17 a turn. She looks like a Persona monster, actually. Yep, she targets someone else. So every turn it's one person, one attack on Dimitri, and one attack on someone else. Plus a Gambit. Oh, this is that big one. Okay. Let's have Sylvain bait it.
We'll lend you a hand.
Oh, it's 35% to maybe hit. Well, that's nice. How did you miss her? Ah, fuck. Shit. Well, she can't cast it on herself, right? probably the only saving grace I have. I like how gauntlets are his best ability, honestly. Well, if he doesn't miss... It's like the unluckiest I've ever been.
Huh, thanks.
Yeah. Might as well use it every turn. There's no reason not to. So we have 2 more health bars, right? I'm worried about this. I don't know where she's gonna hit it or land it on. I'm gonna move Lysithea in afterwards. We could maybe take out another bar though. I couldn't have... Uh-oh.
I grow weak.
Watch and learn.
Nice dodge. Oh, I only had 1 usage. Oops. I made yet another mistake. She's gonna regain 7. Who cares? Dimitri is just that fucking broken. Let's see how bad this hit is. Oh, she's gonna regain 25. My bad. Oh, that's everyone. Yeah, it would have been bad to move in other people. I'll stick to that. Good fucking god. Nice. The follow-up attacks, I don't know how to trigger them. They're very rare, though.
Just be careful.
1%. Okay, no game. I know what's gonna happen. Played enough Fire Emblem games to know.
Sorry.
Thanks.
That was actually a mistake. Alright, get rid of her next bar. As a boss, she's easier than most of her map. Unless she's about to whip out something ridiculous. Yeah, the game's over. Lysithea could basically kill her with anything that doubles up in her inventory. So I don't know, what's your favorite Lysithea spell? We've never gotten to use Hades. Good, let's send her to hell. You're alright. That's it. She won the whole game.
Edelgard, it is over.
Clash at the Imperial Capital. Look what you've done. For nothing. Nope. Did she throw it? Yeah, she did. It's a small price to pay. To think that after all that, he still offered his hand. That's a crazy ending. That's it, no schedule. Nothing.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The long reign of the Adrestian Empire finally met its end when the imperial capital, the city of Enbar, collapsed. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin. With Fodlan united as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Archbishop Rhea, still weak from her
she was a thing.
stepped down from her position. The Church of Seiros began to take the needed steps to reorganize. Prince Dimitri formally ascended the throne, beginning his reign as the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, which now included former Alliance and Imperial territories. Texts from the time claimed the one who guided the king as he sought to create a world free from oppression became the new Archbishop of the Church of Seiros.
Yeah, so you just become the Archbishop. That's cool. It's a completely different ending.
Professor? What are you doing here?
Oh, you know what? I could ask you the same.
I was talking to Gerald. The sky feels so close. Like you can almost touch the stars. I thought my voice might reach him.
What were you saying to my father?
The war's finally over. And that his kid and his greatest apprentice did an amazing job out there. Maybe I'm overselling the part I played.
You were amazing, Leone.
Thanks. But I was nothing compared to you. I feel like an idiot for ever thinking I could surpass you. I have managed to keep my promise, though.
Yeah.
So, how would you feel about hiring me again? Can't exactly go and break my word now, can I?
Your promise is already fulfilled. This is like a perfect conclusion to her
The
story.
enemy might still be lurking. What if they're waiting until I'm gone to attack you?
No, stay by my side forever. How about that?
Oh, I get it. You're probably pretty tired of me always trailing after you, huh? Love? As in the way a commander loves his soldiers, right?
No.
Of course that's what you mean.
Wrong.
Oh, that's... that kind of love. Can this really be happening? You want to marry me? Of course I will. You are being serious, right? That would be an awful joke.
Feels good.
I'm sorry. I should have been more honest. All that stuff about my promise a minute ago, it was mostly just an excuse for wanting to be near you.
Dude, Leone's the
I'm
best.
not really the romantic type, so I had a hard time coming out and saying it. Are you sure this is what you want, though? I know I'm not exactly conventional.
What? No.
Yes, I'm really wearing this ring then, aren't I?
You're perfect the way you
I
are.
promise to keep with Captain Gerald, too. You've got a big job ahead.
Yeah!
A whole new Fodlan. I'm going to support you through all of that. Make sure it never gets to be too much. Then that's that. I promise to protect you until death parts us. And I'll be happy for you to do the same for me.
What a great ending. That's actually good. Like, I like that her whole story ties into the backstory of the game so well. That's what I like about the supports. all the supports really feel good just because like everything sort of comes together real nicely. It's all about the story. None of it is just like random stuff for the most part. So you get to learn about people. You see it in actual story missions like with Sylvain and all these other people. It's so good how they tie that in. It makes a world of a difference, and that's why I like it from start to finish. Can we kind of skip this? Yeah, look at this. All Sylvain. I think that was the legit last time I used Ingrid. Catherine, some Lorenz, Ignatz, the boy, the goodest boy. We did Ocean View, yeah. I kind of forgot we did that, honestly. When does part 2 start? Here we go, part 2. Yeah, I just had Dimitri ride down the center of that map. I kind of beat it too early. So nice. This playthrough was very fulfilling. I really enjoyed it. I'll give my final thoughts in a minute. And obviously we have to give it up for Lysithea being the true MVP. Just existing. Yeah, we already know his ending. Unfortunately, did not get him to marry Manuela. Oh well. Whatever. Okay. Gilbert, here we go. Gilbert returned to Ferdiad and resumed his duty as a knight, faithfully serving King Dimitri for many years. When he finally retired, say he spent the rest of his days coaching the young prince in the art of combat. So he didn't even really retire. Wow, this man to the end. He was already retirement age before the war started. And one left Garreg Mach to build her own. Oh, we already know this. Yep. Yeah! Shortly after the war, Shamir and Cyril disappeared from the ranks. Knights of Seraph searched unsuccessfully for them for some time, but finally resigned themselves to the loss. Though the pair was never officially heard from again, rumors swirled persistently for years of 2 master archers turned thieves. Initially, the knights received complaints and investigated, but when it was discovered that the pair only lined their pockets by shaking down those who preyed upon the innocent, they decided it was not an investigation worth pursuing. The thief's story became a folktale beloved by the people. That was an okay resolution for them. When Bernadette first inherited control of House Varley, she hid away and would not dare involve herself in political administrative affairs. During this time, it was Raphael who came to her aid, encouraging her to work through her fear of people. The training period was difficult, humiliating according to the journalist Bernadette left behind, but in the end it had its desired effect. The leader of House Varley became an outgoing and authoritative individual, taking part in public policy. She even took on a very muscular husband. So he does actually get married in an ending, if you can believe it. When Rhea absconded her post as Archbishop, Catherine resigned from the Knights of Seros and followed in order to protect her. They were joined by Catherine's new husband, Caspar, who had the same goal. Together they retired to a life of seclusion in the Red Canyon. Caspar and Catherine spent the bulk of their days farming and hunting, but since neither was content to go a day without wielding a weapon, they sparred routinely. Sound of their swords ringing out in time with Caspar's heated cries was heard daily across the valley. Noble of the Red Rose is such a good title. After the war, Mercedes accompanied Lorenz back to his homeland. There, the young heir petitioned his father, Count Gloucester, permission for the couple to marry. Though the Count initially disapproved of Mercedes' status as a commoner, he was persuaded by her virtues as a person to change his mind. In fact, he praised Lorenz for having a taste and character superior to his own. After Lorenz succeeded his father as lord of the territory, the couple finally wed. With his stern approach to governance and her open mind, House Gloucester flourished under their rule. It's like the perfect ending for him. It's truly what he always wanted. Marianne returned home to a warm welcome from her adoptive father, who recognized her wisdom and skill and began to groom her as his successor. During that time, she had a chance reunion with Ignatz, who had persuaded his family to allow him to travel the world as an artist. Marianne wholeheartedly supported his work and before long came to be enchanted not merely by landscapes and portraits of all he had seen in his travels, but also by his character. The romance between artist and patron was considered unusual, but long after their wedding, the story of how they fell in love was immortalized in popular plays. You know, Lysithea is going to have, like, the most kills. Oh yeah, 172. Though Linhardt researched vigorously for a method by which to remove the crest from Lysithea and save her life, the war ended before he could reach any conclusions. Lysithea decided that she should return home to her parents, thanked Linhardt, and took her leave of Garreg Mach. Not to be returned, Linhardt set his affairs in order, renounced his noble title, and followed Lysithea to Ordelia territory to continue his research. Years later, his efforts bore fruit, and Lysithea's crests were successfully removed. With a new future ahead of her, Lysithea too renounced her noble claim, and they married as commoners. They raised a very happy family. In this one, she lives a long life, which is nice. Petra took Ashe with her to her homeland of Brigid, where she inherited the throne from her grandfather. With Ashe's guidance, she established an order of knights and used that to declare independence from Fodlan and renegotiate diplomatic ties on more equal terms. Over years of work, reforming diplomatic and military policy together, Ashe fell in love and were eventually married. The people of Brigid warmly embraced the union, said that the knightly order, the Blue Sun, was born of their mutual love of swimming in the sea. That's actually really nice. That was a very good romance. Both of their supports. After the war, Felix inherited the title of Duke Fraldarius from his late father. Sometime later, he married Annette, and the pair earned renown together by working hard at restoring their territory to and beyond its former glory. People adored the pair, Felix for his fierce determination, Annette for her boundless cheer. Years later, she threw herself into songwriting. With the support and encouragement of her husband, she produced melodies that remained popular for generations. The lyrics became distorted over time, and the original meaning of the music was lost. Yeah, this was a good ending, Ashe. I appreciate it. That was a good ending. After becoming new Duke Ire, Ferdinand married Hilda, daughter of Duke Goneril. The marriage was warmly received by the people, with high expectations placed on them as they set about restoring the territory. Hilda rarely took part in politics herself, but she still contributed greatly by recommending exceptional people to influential positions. Her hobby of creating fashionable accessories also bore fruit, and her designs achieved widespread popularity. She created the first artisan academy. The school produced many talented craftsmen, including Ferdinand himself, who was said to craft handmade trinkets for his wife. Wow. 362 battles. After more than 10 proposals, Dorothea finally relented and agreed to marry Sylvain. Together they inherited Gauthier territory. With the support of his wife's council, a new Margrave Gauthier was able to improve relations with the Strang people, thereby convinced the local nobles that relics and crests were no longer an absolute requirement for survival. Through their efforts, they went down in history as an extraordinary lord and lady. Said that what finally convinced Dorothea to marry Sylvain was his promise they would grow old happily together, and that he was true to his word. It's a beautiful ending. After the war, Dedu and Ingrid both served as protectors to the newly crowned King Dimitri, his former lord vassal, and the latter as a knight stormed the house its Blathid. The pair fought side by side on countless occasions and were known to be inseparable on the battlefield. Tales of the taciturn vassal and the steadfast lady knight were told by bards throughout Fodland. It said that their friendship helped spark the reconciliation between the peoples of Fargus and Dusk. Oh, they don't get married. Oh well. Lame. Lame ending. That's like the worst out of everything, I guess. Dimitri assumed the throne of Holy King of Fargus, spent his life ruling justly over Fodlan. Sometime after his coronation, he took Flame, who now enjoyed the position of prominence in the church, as his queen. Many first speculated the marriage was politically motivated. It said that over time, the love they had for one another became clear to see. Years later, when Dimitri passed, his journals revealed that he had kept meticulous record of all the meals he and his wife had enjoyed together. And what, Byleth and Leone? Guardian of Order. Byleth announced his marriage to Leone shortly after being named Archbishop of the Church of Saros. When she accepted the status of Archbishop's wife, she disliked the formality of the position and refused to part with her weapons. Avoiding involvement with the church, she founded Gerald Company, an elite group of soldiers handpicked from the Knights of Saros. They served as guards to the Archbishop in peacetime, were the first to respond to reports of bandits or monsters. It is rumored that one knight of rare skill fought alongside Leone in the Gerald Company was none other than the Archbishop himself. Well, that's true to everything. The only lame one was Dimitri, Dedu, Ingrid. Friendship. They had a legit almost romance in their A rank. Whatever. Regardless, an amazing arc. And I guess this is kind of spoilers for Golden Deer, but like I said, I think at the start of this playthrough, since I played that first, it's impossible to not compare the two. By far, I think this has the better plot lines, but not the better characters. So I like Claude. I like most of the Leicester Alliance. I think they're just better side characters, especially in a lot of the cutscenes. It would be better if it was more character specific in part 2, I think. So if you have people recruited who have stuff to really throw in, that would be better. Maybe if supports kind of played a role too, so like the people you were closest with kind of show up more. I think that would just be cooler, because I'm not a huge fan of a lot of how bland most of the characters are. So just trying to think about it, really. I like that you get a lot of characters in this route. Like I said, the only negatives I can think of are that the prediction system sometimes changes. You need to be able to see like a list of who's attacking you with what. That would be nice. Like if you've ever seen like some games, they have like charts of who's attacking you with what and what's the percentage, the damage, and the crit. I need to know the crit ahead of time. Other than that, I mean, like, I like this path better than Golden Deer in a lot of ways. The only thing I could think of, maybe, is that in this timeline, they're not trying to bring back Nemesis. That's the only reason I could think that it would end here, is that Nemesis never comes back. Either Edelgard is able to destroy them, because I think that was her plan. She wanted to destroy them, or she was endorsed by them. I'm not really sure. I have to really play Black Eagle to figure that out. But either she was able to destroy them, convince them to use their tech on her, or they just weren't doing it in this timeline. Whereas I guess they put all their backing behind Edelgard, which is a little weird. I do like the significance of the dagger. The music was really good. God-Shattering Star is an amazing song, but whatever this final fight music is just as good. And that's what I was really worried about. Is it just going to be a repeat of God-Shattering Star? And it wasn't. And I really like this. But of course, this storyline comes with some holes. You never find out what Claude sets out to do, although he gives you the, not ominous, but the very open-ended wording that he'll see you again. And as you can see here, you never see him again. And it's a little bit unfortunate that, like I said, Claude doesn't either A, join you, even as an NPC. Judith just disappears, period. Saving her, I think, just gives you a bonus in that mission. And it would have been nice to maybe have like a little addendum at the end, like Claude comes back, having been, we know what he goes off to do. He goes off to be the king of Elmira and then open up positive relations with New Fodlan, which would be pretty cool. I think the ending of Golden Deer might have been a little bit better in that aspect because it's a more world focused. But other than that, I mean, I really like both of these plot lines. I just think that Blue Lions has the better overarching story, while Golden Deer has the better character by character story. Because Dimitri's story is very straightforward. And yeah, big shout out to Koei Tecmo, they worked on this game too. Which I think is a great partnership, because it worked really well on Fire Emblem Warriors as well. So I really like this. I'm sorry it took me so many months. I've had ups and downs out the ass. And just some days I do not want to play at all. And some days I want to really just turbo through. But now I'm feeling motivated to just stick with it. And I really like this. Now, that said, I don't know if I want to play Black Eagle right away. I might start it tomorrow. I might not start it for a long time. Because, honestly, I kind of want to take a bit of a break. I mean, this has been pretty much the only game I played this whole part of the year. And, that'll be a little bit better, I guess. It's not terrible. Nader, Nardel, Gwendol. I like that Elmira has all these unique characters and stuff, too. I think that's like the one thing I really want to see is a Fire Emblem game where you get a lot from the outside of the world. And that is something that you do get to do a lot in Golden Deer, is you actually go to another continent for one mission. But I think playing that up would have been a little bit more interesting. Like maybe at one point you have to petition from all the different countries or something. I think that would be cool too. But both of them are amazing. This game is amazing. In my opinion, it's a system seller by far. And I 1,000,000% recommend it because it's incredible. It's just so good. I thoroughly enjoyed it from start to finish. And it's very rare too that I even get that, because sometimes usually there's a part of the game that feels like really much like a letdown. It's really low. It feels better. I think they did a stellar job with everything to do with this game. And in my opinion, like I said, I think it's probably my favorite game on the Switch. Like, I have like maybe 5 or 6 games on the Switch I hold to be really, really well done. This is one of them. And just from even part 1 to part 2, I honestly think, and I'll stand by this, the Golden Deer playthrough, I'll remember that for years. Because in my opinion, it's one of the most well done, just fulfilling playthroughs to make and to play. Like, usually those two things are hand in hand. Sometimes something might just be funny but a bore to play through. or it might reach like a slogging point where it's really slow. This game never truly got there, except like by my own expense, like me wanting to do extra stuff. I do like that the more scenarios you play, the closer to the full picture you get. I think that really does help the game a lot. You have to get the full, complete, like, grasp of what's going on. And I think, like I said, ways that they can move forward, have a Fire Emblem story with multiple branches. Like, there's no real trees, per se, but to have one where you could, like, do different things differently, multiple different ways, I think would be awesome. I think that would be really, really cool. So there'd be like multiple ways to accomplish the same thing, lock yourself out of some paths, force yourself onto others. That would be kind of cool, because we're almost getting there. Like, Fates makes you pick at the start of the game. In fact, literally, you can only pick based on what you have installed. So the more you have installed, the more choices you have. But unlike Fates, this lets you pick. I mean, I guess it is kind of like Fates if you just bought the whole thing. But I do think that it is kind of nice that at least Black Eagles has two different paths. So I guess we'll see what the choice is that lets you differentiate between the two. And I couldn't think of a better song to end this on, honestly, because it's a really underused piece. And I think what really also makes the support system better is that this game has exceptionally better writing for a lot of the characters. They're not all like two-dimensional cartoon tropes. Like, a lot of them have, like I said, backstory that ties into the main story, which makes a world of a difference. Alright, do you need to sit through this? I don't think we need to sit through this. Like how it pauses the music. Alright, whatever, fuck it. And I'm definitely glad I spent the money on the collector's edition for this. Worth every penny. There's some games I feel bad I never got the collector's for. This is not one of them, thankfully. Could always be worse. The only thing else I could really think of would be if there was like a path that's completely separate from everything. It's just pure church. That would be pretty cool. Pure church or just nothing. You tell Gerald, no, we're leaving. We're not going back to her. And we just do whatever. And then somehow it all falls together nicely. But that's like the revelations of all paths. And I think it was a pretty stylistic decision to not have a revelation path that more or less has everyone, because despite what people like to say about revelations, it doesn't have every character in the game. Some characters are path exclusive, for instance Scarlet, and I think, what was that guy's name who rides the puppets from Hoshido? Conquest was truly the real version, is the most realistic version of Fates. I hate that you side with these random idiots who are like, yeah, we know you, and you have no clue who they are. Yeah, that never sat well with me. I always preferred where you, because Conquest just feels natural. It's like, yeah, let's go back, we'll ask Dad what the hell's going on, and whatever. And I mean, obviously, you know, Garen's a fucking asshole, and it's not like it's some big secret, but at least that's where the game, in my opinion, should have really started to splinter off into other things. But I did like that Fates, at least for the start, kind of had that ambiguity about it. I don't think they should have sold it as two different games. I think that was wrong. And Revelations could have been a DLC, but yeah, I was never a fan of Birthright. Birthright just seems like a very weird game to me. Which is ironic, because Birthright is like, you're amongst a bunch of people who are basically like, you've seen them as savages and outsiders. But on the flip side of that, in Golden Deer, you basically play as team outsiders, which is pretty cool. And I think it comes down to the writing, comes down to the setting, the characters. I think Byleth, even though he doesn't speak nearly as much as Corrin, is a very involving character. I kind of wish they would not do the silent protagonist trope. I think games like Mass Effect have really shown that it can really be a strength of the game when the main character speaks. But yeah, I digress here. Fantastic game. Like, if I really feel like I should just do a verdict having played 2 of the paths. I know that that's a little bit disingenuous, but I think it would just be better if I did that. Because who knows when I'll finish the other 2. But yeah, that's Fire Emblem Three Houses, Blue Lions. Stupendous story. Wonderful, great game. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Everything about it was fun. And I do like how they kind of custom tailor it too, to what units you kind of are weak to. It still keeps its challenge. Obviously, it's easier than most Fire Emblem games, but it just feels nice to play a JRPG that has such love and such good effort put into it, needless to say. But that's going to be it for that. I am 100% out, and I've had a great day already, and I will see you guys for the next one. Whatever that is, Fire Emblem or whatever other game, hopefully you enjoy it. And hopefully I'm enjoying it, because I know I fucking lose my shit sometimes. But, yeah, very fulfilling.